Did you know the Mora field knife has two secret functions that most people don't know about? Let's take a look here. You see here on the back, this tab function? Well, it's designed to fit perfectly and to lock on a denim style rivet or button or something you'd see on overalls like the front of a pair of Carhartts. Won't come off. To release it, you have to press that little tab and it will come right off. Why is that important? Why is that handy? Well, if you're using a knife very actively, if you're skinning or butchering, having it back here on your belt is awkward and unhandy. That's why you see a lot of guys that are very experienced in bushcraft and fieldcraft, craft like David Canterbury, will often have his knife around his neck or here where he can access it. Your hands come together naturally. Also, that's why there's another reason why Alaskan hunting guides who are around grizzly bears and Kodiaks, why they wear their pistols on their chest in a chest holder or a guide holster versus back here. You've got a lot of bulky clothing. It can cover, it can make it difficult to get to that old hog leg that you need to take care of that bear with. That's why they carry it on their chest. If they're attacked, if they have to defend themselves, the natural body position is to kind of go inward into the fetal position. So your hands go inward to protect yourself. And by protecting yourself, you put your hands right there on your gun or your knife. So that's kind of some of the reason behind it. There's also a second hidden feature. If you look on the front here, there's a little tab or a notch. This is designed to stack knives. Now, this is not a Mora knife, but where do you think they got their idea? The Cold Steel guys. But same principle. Cold Steel has done their iteration of it, which clips onto button, but it's not done as well because there's no way to lock it in. It can easily come off, and it's not near as reliable, not as good. However, we can still do the stacking feature. So if you see this here, there's a tab, you turn it upside down, you lock it in, turn it, and now you have a double knife stack. Why would you want this? Well, elk hunting, my granddad always carried a double knife stack because he would do his heavy butchering with one knife by the time you got done cutting all the joints and all of that, on the cutting meat off the bone and such. It was pretty dull and not suitable for skinning. He carried a second knife in a stacked sheath like this, so he always had a sharp one. So at the end of the butchering job, he had a good razor sharp blade to do the skinning. All right, so just a little, thought that was a little bit interesting. So I need you guys to decide something for me here. So as you know, I have been testing, trying to come up with the perfect knife combination to go with the Harbor Freight hatchet. Now my criteria it had to be under $20 and of good quality. I have 3 knives that you guys have picked out and one that I've picked out. The number one choice for sure, and vote in the comments, put a number 1 if you want to see this one paired with the Harbor Freight axe. This is the Mora, little Mora field knife. Nice stainless steel laminated blade. Cheap, what are they, $12, $13? The second most requested knife from you guys was the Cold Steel, and I had not heard of this knife. It is the, what do they call this? The Fin Hawk. Man, this little knife gives me the fizz. This is an excellent little knife. How about that for an option? Right around the $20 mark. That's option number 2. So these were the 2 most requested knives from you guys. But I put my own in there. I was thinking and thinking and thinking, what if I could choose anything for that would be a good budget, completely reliable? I went with the Glock field knife. This is number 3. Now this went a little bit over. I paid $28 for this on Amazon. That's a good one though, huh? So I'm gonna because it's my channel, I can break the rules. I'm gonna go over the $20 price point. Let me know in the comments, which one do you think is gonna be the best pairing with the Harbor Freight little hand axe? Thanks for watching. We'll see you guys over on the next video.